from the stage. The crowd rolls in excitement on the edge of the seats, witnessing the spectacle, feeling the heat. Riot and explosive sight. Pirate pro wrestling will rock the night. In Southern California, where legends are born. Spirit flow, wrestling forever strong. Forever strong. Let the bodies hit the mats, let the bodies hit hybrid pro wrestling. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Push me again, this is the end. Skin against skin, blood and bone. You're all by yourself, but you're not alone. You wanted in, and now you're here. Driven by hate, consumed by fear. Something's got to give. Nothing wrong with me. Something's got to give. Now, hybrid pro wrestling. Hybrid pro wrestling. Here we go, push me again. This is the end, skin against skin, blood and bone. You're all by yourself, but you're not alone. You wanted in, and now you're here. Driven by hate, consumed by fear. Something's got to give. Nothing wrong with me. Nothing wrong with me. Nothing wrong with me. Something's got to give. Nothing wrong with me. Hybrid pro wrestling.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first, standing in the corner to my right. 110 pounds from the city of industry, Biggie. He is accompanied to the ring by his tag team partner, Charles Mercury. And his opponent, standing in the corner to my left. He weighs in tonight at 150 pounds from Los Angeles, California, Fabien.
The never-ending saga that is Dynamite Fury and Biggz and Charles Mercury continues here with more singles action. Fabien Fury going one-on-one with Ray Biggs Murillo. And this matchup is especially interesting, especially for Fabien Fury, because so far in HPW, Fabien Fury has one pinfall victory over Biggs.
That's right, and Biggs personally requested this matchup because he feels that that win was a fluke. And he wants to prove that he can get a win over Fabien Fury. And we saw these two tag teams of Charles Mercury and Biggs at our last show. We saw them explode against the team of Dynamite Fury. That match ended in a no contest, and they battled all out, all over the ring.
And that is why we had to break them up in singles action, so we could control the chaos. Mike Zoria trying to come back in here.
I'm right back here, Larry, and you gotta see my young ward in there again. Oh, look at the crouching Fabien Fury on the top rope. Oh, and that's just a slap.
Oh, wait a minute, he's not done with him yet. He has him hooked already.
Island driver! Beautiful, look at this, that's it.
1, 2, wait a minute, he let him up.
No, see, these are statement matches. This is called making a statement, Larry.
Well, the last time he tried to make a statement, Fabien Fury managed to pin him 1, 2, 3 in that very ring.
Everybody gets lucky once in their life. Oh! Come on, Larry, you've been in this game long enough. You know everybody gets lucky.
Well, I know that at any given moment, all you need is a 3 count, 3 seconds to get a victory. Fabien Fury found those 3 seconds. And again, Biggie Biggz is just mauling Fury.
But ask yourself, you gotta wonder, is Fabien Fury wondering if he found those 3 seconds that was the biggest mistake of his life? Because now look what he's got to do.
He's got to try to do it again. And he's on his own.
Remember a long time ago when Little Spike Dudley beat Bam Bam Bigelow, God rest his soul?
I remember
The very
that
next
match.
time, Bam Bam Bigelow completely mauled Spike. This is the same thing you're seeing.
And right now what I'm seeing is Biggie Biggz just walking literally all over Fabien Fury. All that 300-plus pound frame.
Well, you got to understand that Fabien Fury's sister, he weighs half of what Biggie Biggz weighs. Fury weighed in at what, 150 pounds tonight? Biggie weighs in at 310, Larry.
Oh, wait a minute, he has him wind up here.
Look at Biggie smile.
There's going to be a handprint of Biggie Biggz on the chest of Fabien Fury by the end of the night. And even Charles Mercury felt that one at ringside.
Oh, headbutts. Look at this.
Vicious headbutts. And things don't look too good for Fabien Fury. We've
Oh,
seen
they
this before with Biggie Biggz. Here he comes charging in.
Cannonball Samson.
Right in the corner. That 300-plus pound agility from Biggie Biggz. And I am still amazed at the agility factor in Biggie Biggz. And there's a 2 count, but again, I think he let him up on that cover.
He's prolonging this match. He's sending a statement. He knows that they already took Joey Dynamite out tonight, and now all they got to do is take out Fabien Fury, and they never have to see these two again.
Well, Joey Dynamite was livid after that match, and I'm surprised that he is not out here. Although some reports say that he's left the arena, he was seen storming off in his car.
Now,
And
see, that's the thing. That's a good point you bring up, Mike. Where is Fabien Fury's tag team partner? Oh!
I do not know, because he was livid, attacking everybody at ringside. He attacked referee Lalo Gonzalez. He attacked our sound man.
He almost attacked me.
I know, and conveniently I got out of there just in time, which was, strange how that happened.
Very
It was strange.
I never leave you hanging, Larry.
Holy cow, field him out of the corner.
And like I was saying, and look at Charles Mercury, Biggie Biggz tag team partner, my former tag team. He's out there supporting his partner as he should, and Fabien Fury's partner is nowhere to be found.
The same way
What
Biggie
the-
Biggz supported
Vader
Mercury
bomb!
earlier.
Oh!
That's got
He
to be
broke
it.
the turnbuckle.
That has got to be it. Wait a minute. No, he's using the turnbuckle. And wait a minute, he let go of the cover. He could have covered him.
Well, Lalo Gonzalez, he's not seeing the foot on the ropes, and now he finally saw it.
Wait a minute, Fabien kicked out again.
Maybe the kid likes punishment.
I was going to say, I think he's a glutton for punishment there, Mike.
He's trying to fight back. He feels that, hey, I've pinned him before, I can do it again. Drop kick, just staggers Biggie Biggz. Charles Mercury trying to come in. Lalo Gonzalez is blocking, trying to prevent him from coming in. There's a chair in the ring. And wait a minute.
No. Oh!
What a power bomb by
What the-
Biggie Biggz. But wait a minute.
Dynamite Fury.
Wait, what is
The other half
this?
of Dynamite Fury is out here. Joey Dynamite, and he's got a chair. And he's got his eyes set on somebody.
The referee needs to be not concerned with Charles Mercury. See that?
Mercury was trying to drop the chair into the ring. Instead, he's providing the distraction.
What the?
Choke
Oh!
Biggie Biggz. And wait a minute, what's he going here?
Oh!
The long blower.
You gotta
with the
be kidding
chair. There's the cover.
Fabien Fury has a pin.
Turn around.
Charles,
1, 2, 3. He did it again. Fabien Fury did it again with a little help from his friends.
Well, Mike Zarrillo was asking about it. We wondered where Joey Dynamite was. Smart man. He was seen driving off. Oh, there goes Lalo Gonzalez.
Charles Mercury knocking down Lalo Gonzalez. That's the second time this night Lalo's been attacked.
Joey Dynamite, smart man. He made sure everybody saw him storm out of the parking lot. He probably snuck back in after intermission.
Wait a minute.
Oh, wait a minute.
The ring. He's going out after Biggie Biggz. He's trying to take the fight to Biggie. But look at this. Biggie and Charles Mercury. It's 2-on-1. Fury trying to come back. This is what we were trying to
They
prevent.
stole that victory, Larry. They stole it.
We were trying to prevent this chaos, and now look at this. We've already.
Yeah, now look at this.
Here comes a spinebuster by Charles Mercury. Biggie Biggz now winding up.
Biggie Biggz just go for the people.
Comes charging up the ropes. He's going for it.
Oh!
Fabien Fury in the ring. He's trying to fight off Charles Mercury.
But he's all alone in there.
Oh, the Uranagi.
Beautiful Uranagi.
Now the referees have emptied from the locker room. And they're still fighting it out at ringside. This happens every time. Dynamite Fury's in the ring with Charles and Biggie Biggz.
Well, Aaron Hassan, our senior official here.
Oh, and I needed the. Oh!
Aaron Hassan.
What they get?
Aaron Hassan just took a punch in the bread basket. Lalo Gonzalez.
Oh, wait a minute. Here comes a pile driver.
Oh!
And Biggie Biggz perched up on the middle ropes. Things don't look too good
this.
here. Oh, trash!
Whoa,
Wait a minute.
Get out, guys, get out!
Dynamite has been a loose cannon this whole night here. First, earlier, after his loss to Charles Mercury, attacking the sound guy and almost me. Now, wait a minute, he's got the...
Oh, here they come. Here they come. No, not us.
He was going to hit us with that chair. He just tossed the chair and he just chased Biggie Biggz out of the arena, out of the Downey's Elks Lodge. Is there ever going to be an end to this blood feud, Mike?
Chaos and carnage has erupted here. We're gonna try and get control of this, Larry. This is insane. This is insanity. Battled all out, all over the ring.
And that is why we had to break him up.
Reach out to neon skies when no one questions why. A touch of cold and grace lights up your hiding place. Your whispers pulse in waves through circuits misbehave, searching for signs of life in this endless digital strife. Your whispers pulse in waves through circuits misbehave, searching for signs of life in this endless digital strife.
And a belt doesn't make a wrestler. A wrestler makes the belt.
Wrestling!
Off the ropes, holy crap!
He's giving us some.
Drowning the echoes of my own goodbyes, carrying the weight of a world so cold, smiling in the sun but my soul stayed alone. Strong.
Right into the armbar. Beautiful. Look at the forearm shots. Charles Mercury, very much professional, wants to win the match on his own, but Biggie wants to watch his former partner's back.
But even kings can't outrun.
Wait a minute, look out! Over the top! Did you see the degree of difficulty?
Beautiful!
Legends never die, we live inside your heart. When the world gets heavy and you're losing your way, just remember our voices will never fade away.
Picking a miss. Oh, nice drop.
I rose from the ashes, so hell in my sleep. They took my body, but my soul running deep. They painted us as rebels, villains in the game. In the streets, snakes, fake love in disguise. They cheer when you rise, they laugh when you die.
Where is Mr. Instant Replay going?
Holy crap!
Jesus!
From the lake to the streets where my name was
Big elbow!
Big elbow, tap!
living through you. I'm still alive through every song, through every tear. Legends never die, we live inside your heart. Screaming through the silent demon in the dark. And the world gets heavy and you're losing your way. Just remember our voices will never fade away. Away, away.
Right across the face by Mr. Instant Replay. Send
My
over.
kingdom stood tall through the rain, but even kings can't outrun the pain. Tell me, do you hear me now?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Our voices will never fade away. Fade away. We still stand, we still fight. We still stand, we still fight. We are the voice in the dead of night. Just say my name and I'll be near.
lost today doesn't mean I don't want a rematch. Okay? You won it today, but it ain't over.
Here we go. Now they're gonna come out when she hits the high one. Yeah.
Well, the Young Bucks were upset at Scott Lost and Ronin. They were taking their sweet time getting into the ring. And now look at this. Scott Lost was rolled so hard back into the ring, he rolled out again.
I'm sorry, Larry. That song always makes me cry.
Scott Lost and Slick Nick, they're fighting out right in front of us. Meanwhile, Matt and Ronin are fighting on the other end. Now they're coming right towards us.
We just saw our the HPW champion, just slam Ronin into the ring post. The Young Bucks
with the double team in the ring. Drop kicks right across the chest onto Scott Lost. After that double hip toss, that's a textbook Young Bucks tag team matchup. Tag team, double team. And they're gonna continue the offense here. Double kick to the midsection. Comes out the ropes. Matt nails him with a bulldog, but Ronin pulled out Nick. And now Ronin trying to come in to help his partner, Scott Lost, and nails Matt Jackson in the back. Big chop to the chest. And now it looks like Ronin and Scott Lost, they're gonna have the first double team move of the night here. Went for the lariat, was blocked. Scott Lost and Ronin are caught, crossbody. They managed to catch Nick, but they couldn't catch Matt with a drop kick. Double drop kick, that sends Ronin out onto the floor. And they have not stopped since Scott Lost and Ronin finally made their way to the ring.
Well, the Young Bucks, this is what they're all about. And Scott Lost, of course, member of the tag team Arrogance with Chris Bosch, so he is no stranger to tag team action, but Ronin usually a singles competitor, and that is where the Young Bucks are going to have the advantage in this matchup because they are used to working as a cohesive unit here, and you can see that right now, cutting the ring in half, going to work on Scott Lost, quick tags, in and out of the ring, Slick Nick to Mr. Instant Replay.
And right now, Slick Nick, the legal man against Scott Lost. Slick Nick has yet to face Scott Lost in a one-on-one contest, but every time Slick Nick has had a chance to sample the abilities of Scott Lost, it was usually as a result of the beatdown after our last couple of matches, our last couple of events here at the Downey Elks Lodge.
Well, Scott Lost is still furious that he lost his title matchup against Mr. Instant Replay, and he wants another victory. He wants another chance. He wants another chance to capture the HPW championship. But that's not going to happen as long as the Young Bucks are working as a cohesive unit like this. Look at the pose down as they're just completely inflicting pain on the professional Scott Lost.
And how much longer can that hold be legal? Usually you have a 5-second count when you're applying double team moves, and now Ronin is in the ring. And look at this, he's trying to break the hold, but again, that probably hurt his partner more than it favored him. There's a cover hook of the leg, and only a 2 count. Slick Nick, the legal man now. This is a first for him actually here in HPW, his first main event. Lately we've been seeing him in our opening contest. And here he is helping his brother Matt. Matt, who needed his partner, his brother at his side, taking on a 2-on-1 contest. And now look at this, victory by Scott Lost after the assist by Ronin. Ronin now, the legal man, the most recent challenger for Mr. Instant Replay for the heavyweight championship back at No Turning Back. Nails him with a back elbow.
And you can bet that Ronin is still a little upset that he was not able to grab that gold from around the waist of Mr. Instant Replay.
He would have had the opportunity, but Scott Lost came in to interfere in that match. So did Guerrero de Sangre. And for his actions, Guerrero de Sangre has been banned from the building from this matchup. So it is definitely going to be an even outmatch 2-on-2 tag team match. But again, as we were mentioning, the Young Bucks, the team with most experience as a team. Scott Losty's had a great amount of experience, more experience than the Young Bucks combined, but not as a tag team with Ronin. Look at this, trying to go for the suplex. Neither one can get the suplex until just now. Scott Losty for that suplex, gets a 2 count. Measures him again with the right hand. The very same man that he'd faced back at Resurrection. And unfortunately, he couldn't get the victory. And that is why he is not the champion right now at this moment. Mr. Replay, normally the fighting champion, but he wanted to get his hands on Ronin and Scott Lost, and that is why we are awarding them this matchup. Lands on his feet, went for the back elbow, but he got caught. Full Nelson slam by the monster from Monrovia. Forearm shot. Young Buck was knocked off. The other Buck still in the ring. And Ronin gets a 2 count off of Matt Jackson. Tag back out to Scott Lost. They're continuing pounding away on Mr. Instant Replay here. Sends him into the ropes. No, it's reversed by Matt. Catches him again. Rolls out and tags out to Nick. Nick with a clothesline. Nick off the ropes. Nails Ronin with a drop kick. Spinning back kick onto Scott. Off the ropes again. Takes him down with a Hurricanrana.
Well, that's what the Young Bucks are all about. They're all about that quick offense. Slick Nick in the ring like a ball of fire. And now, Ronin, though, interjected himself. And Slick Nick saw that coming. And another hard right forearm by Ronin. And an enziguri by Scott Lost.
Well, the first enziguri by Lost didn't work, but after the assist with Ronin, he was able to nail him with that second one. And now look at this, Ronin goading Slick Nick, trying to tag out to his partner. But again, cuts him off. Hooks him for a suplex here, and he nails him with it. Follows it up with the elbow, hooks the leg, and gets a 2 count. And now Ronin, it looks like he wants to have a double team with Scott Lost. They're keeping the freshman in. Scott Lost in the ring now after that headbutt by Ronin. Scott Lost keeping the action in his favor here, brings him into his corner and lays in on the shoulder in the midsection. Ronin trying to provide the distraction just in time for them to both choke away on Slick Nick.
And now the referee trying to take control of the match, but Mr. Instant Replay was doing more harm than good to his partner as he was distracting the ref. And Ronin and Scott Lost were having their way with Slick Nick. Slick Nick now leapfrogs over Scott Lost, but Scott Lost saw that coming. Innovative maneuver there by Scott Lost. I thought he picked up the victory on that one. Slick Nick barely able to kick out.
Great rolling position to trip him up, great trip. And now look at this, has him hooked in the camel clutch. While Matt is reaching out, he is so close and yet so far away from his brother.
And Mr. Instant Replay, Matt Jackson, our champ, he is desperately trying to get to his brother, Slick Nick. But Scott Lost, not in a position you want to be with Scott Lost. He is an experienced and technical mat wrestler. And he's got that mat wrestling hold right in there on Slick Nick. Slick Nick gonna try and crawl to his partner, but I do not think Ronin is gonna let that happen here. Another camel clutch here by Ronin. Gave him the powwow there.
Adding insult to injury on that camel clutch. And again, Ronin tagging back out to Scott Lost. Again, this is great tag team wrestling. Scott Lost and Ronin, they haven't had too many matches with each other, official matches here in HPW, but they are working great as a tag team.
I have to say, Larry, I completely agree with you. I thought the Young Bucks were going to have the advantage as working as a unit, but look at that, Scott Lost still waiting. Did not even see Slick Nick move out of the way. Now here they go.
Over the top rope, Tope Canelo. A pair of them by the Young Bucks.
And that is what the Young Bucks are so good at.
This is what the Young Bucks are known for, Mike.
That's right, that high-flying, high-risk wrestling. Believe it or not, that's where they're from. High-risk wrestling in the high desert here in Southern California.
Matt now is back in the ring with Scott Lost. Sends him into the ropes. Ducks underneath, but Scott Lost catches him. Reversal by Matt with a variation backbreaker. There's a cover. He hooks the leg, and he only gets a 2 count. Nick tags back out to Matt Jackson. And we're going to have a Young Buck double team here, it looks like. The double underhook here. Oh, into another neck breaker. Great double team move by the Young Bucks, but Ronin comes in to make the save. Matt Jackson now stopping away, kicking Ronin out of the ring. The legal men are Scott Lost and Slick Nick. Nick Jackson now, no reversal by Scott Lost. And Lost nails him with a pair of knees right into the ribs. Ronin coming in illegally with a corkscrew. That corkscrew brainbuster. There's a cover by Scott and only gets a 2 count off of Nick.
Well, Ronin was trying to clean house there, and he was trying to get a victory for his team. Scott Lost now another quick tag to Ronin. Ronin looks like, oh, there's a fireman carry there.
Thought he was going to go for the Death Valley driver. Nick comes out of the roll-up, just get knocked down with a lariat. Hooks the leg, this will be it. No, Nick manages a kick out of 2. I really thought that was a knockout shot, Mike.
I did so too, Larry. I mean, obviously, these Young Bucks, they're bringing everything they have to the table. But right now, it looks like Ronin and Scott Lost appear to be too much for the Young Bucks, especially young Nick Jackson there.
Superman battering ram in the corner.
Scott Lost now taking firm control of this match. Here we go with another Fisherman Buster, it looks like.
No!
Oh,
no! There's a cover. But look at this referee not in position. Gets a 2 count. Matt was trying to fight back into the ring.
And Ronin was there to catch him.
And Ronin catches him again with a forearm to the back. He went for the clothesline again, was blocked. And look at this great takedown there by Slick Nick.
Ref just lost a shoe there, Larry. Will that play a factor into the match?
Worst case scenario!
Oh, no!
That's the move Slick Nick, Matt Jackson used to pin Scott Lost. Nick, the legal man, goes for the cover. No, a kick up at 2.
Boy, this is catch as catch can here, Larry. I have a feeling whoever's the last man in the ring that gets a pin cover is going to be the victor here if they can manage to clear the ring of the other team.
Oh, and he just got nailed with a forearm shot by Ronin. Ronin now with Nick. Here comes the Death Valley driver.
There it is, the DVD.
Oh, but a drop kick by Matt Jackson. That sends Ronin out. Scott Lost measures him here. Drops him into a gutbuster variation. Follows it up with a spinning back kick. 1, 2, 3.
There it is.
Ladies and gentlemen, here are your winners, the team of the professional Scott.
Whispers pulse in waves through circuits misbehave, searching for signs of life in this endless digital strife. Your own personal hero, quiet so you won't feel the zero. Someone to decode your fears, to read the truth through tears. The signal's loud and true. Electric prophets knew that through the wires unseen, those hope sharp and clean. Switch on your faith tonight. Let pixels guide your fight. Fingers
of Matt Jackson.
Saving face. Your own personal hero. Wired so you won't feel the zero. Someone to decode your fears, to read the truth through tears.
Scott Lost and Ronin, they were taking it.
Truth through tears.
him into a gutbuster variation, follows it up with a spinning back kick.